Hey, it's Dr. Jared. If you're experiencing pain or numbness or tingling that starts kind of right up here in your neck or upper shoulders and travels down into your arm, you're in the right place. This video is for you. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate a few of the most effective exercises that you can do right at home to alleviate pressure on your nerves and to help those symptoms feel better fast. But first of all, what is a pinched neck nerve and why does it cause that pain or burning or tingling down into your arm? Well, all of your nerves originate up in your brain, they travel all the way down your spinal cord, and they exit your vertebrae all the way down. All of the nerves that innervate our muscles and are responsible for our sensation in our arms and in our hands come out of our neck, right up here a little bit higher. Now, if anything irritates any one of those nerves, be it a disc or the bone or a muscle, that is what can cause that pain and numbness and recreate those symptoms down into our arms. And so while the pain is down here, the source of the pain is usually located right up here in our neck. If we can do exercises or stretches that alleviate that irritation on that nerve, decrease the irritation on that nerve, all of a sudden those symptoms in your arm start to feel a lot better. Now, that being said, there's one critical concept you must understand to ensure that these exercises are effective for you. If you have pain into your arm and we do an exercise or an activity that causes it to come up closer to your neck or spinal cord, we call that centralization. That is a good thing. That's an indication that that exercise or activity is alleviating pressure on the nerve and helping it to feel better. That's a good thing. However, if your pain is, let's say, down into your shoulder and you do an exercise or an activity that causes it to intensify or to travel further down your arm, we would call that peripheralization. That's an indication that that exercise or activity is increasing irritation on the nerve, and that's something that we absolutely want to avoid. Now, that being said, I hope you experience amazing relief from the exercises in this video. Of course, if that's the case, be sure to hit the thumbs up button below, leave me a comment, let me know how you feel. I always love to hear from you. First exercise coming at you right now. The first thing I like to start with is a neck massage. This is a great way to alleviate tension in tight neck muscles, which can actually alleviate nerve pain, but at the very least, it makes our remaining stretches even more effective because we're not trying to stretch through tight muscles. I like to do this. You can do it either manually with your hands, or there's some simple equipment that you can put together to help. I'll demonstrate both techniques. To do it with your hands, what you're going to do is interlock your fingers in this position right here, and then just cup those right here at the base of your neck. Now with my thumbs, what I can do is start right up here high, and just in small circular motions, you want to find areas of tightness in those neck muscles. It might be a little tender as you get started. I'm okay with that. As you continue to do this, you should start to notice that tension melt away and it become more comfortable as you do it. Again, start up here high, and then what you can do is you can just follow those tight muscles all the way down kind of into your lower neck area about right there. And typically with this, I recommend that we spend about 2 minutes just addressing those tight neck muscles, getting things nice and loosened up. That's the method, that's the manual method. If you have a couple of racket balls and some athletic tape at home, you can put something together like this. This is actually my preferred method. I prefer this one. I find this to be a lot more effective. What you're going to do with these is lay down on your back. You're going to tuck those racket balls right here onto the base of your skull, and then as you lay there, you can kind of nod your head. So tuck your chin down and then lift your chin up. Just very small, simple motions that you can actually do this massage technique, this occipital release technique on your own. And again, if you find areas that are a little tight, you can kind of sit right there until those melt away. It just becomes very passive, and personally, I find that one to be a little more relaxing. Either way, whichever one you prefer, we're gonna start with about 2 minutes on that massage technique. We're going to follow up the massage with 2 of my favorite stretches for your neck. The first one is going to be a chin tuck, but we're going to add a decompression stretch to it as well. This is a great way to take pressure off of your nerve. So the chin tuck exercise, I like to do this seated. What you're going to do is sit with really good posture. Now for most of us, our head kind of comes forward, but what I want you to do is focus on pulling your chin and even your face straight back basically into your throat. I call this the double chin exercise. The more double chins you have down here, the better you're doing the exercise. So we're going straight back. I'm not nodding down, I'm not looking up. I'm keeping my face nice and level, and then my chin is just tucking straight back into my throat. That's what the chin tuck exercise looks like. You should get a good stretch right here at the base of your skull. But we can enhance that even further. If I were to take 2 fingers and put those right here onto my chin, I'm going to use those fingers to help me to do that chin tuck. So they're kind of directing my chin straight back. With my other hand, I'm going to grab the base of my skull and apply a pressure up towards the ceiling. So I'm pulling up with this hand while I'm pushing in with this hand. Looks just like this. So we're going to tuck straight back, grab the back of the head, and then I'm pulling up while I'm pushing in. So I'm nodding down and pulling up. With that, you should get a really great stretch right here to the back of your neck. A lot of times that will even take away those nerve symptoms as we decompress the pressure that's on that nerve. I would hold that for about 3 to 5 seconds and then let go, so relax out of it, and then repeat that about 10 times. So about 10 repetitions, about a 3 to 5 second hold, and you should start to feel pretty good with that one. The next exercise is, again, for your posture, we're going to work a little bit lower into your upper back with this one. This is extension with a towel. You're gonna get a small hand towel and put it right around your neck in this position. I like to kind of keep it up a little higher at the base of my skull. Now, in this position, the first exercise, or the first thing I want you to do, is perform a chin tuck. So chin goes back into your throat, and now I want you to extend back over the chair while you're supporting right here with your hands, kind of the base of your skull. So maintain that chin tuck, and then as you extend through your upper back up and over the chair, your arms are going to basically follow your eyes all the way up towards the ceiling. Hold 1, 2, 3 seconds right up there, and then come right back down. This just is going to put our upper back in a much better position. Your upper back is the foundation that your neck sits on. And if we can put that in a better position, that's really going to alleviate a lot of the pressure that's on your nerves from your neck. And so this is a great exercise. So again, I'm going to hold about 3 to 5 seconds up at the top, and then I like to perform this one about 10 times. Now that your neck is loosened up and stretched out, your next exercise is going to be nerve glides. Basically, we're going to stretch the nerve and help it to glide or floss through the area of irritation. It's a great way to alleviate pressure on that nerve. What I'm going to have you do is stand with really good posture, bring both arms straight out to your side, just like this. Now what I want you to do is rotate one palm up towards the ceiling and then slowly rotate your head away from it. Go as far as you can, as far as pain or numbness or tingling will allow, and hold that for about 1 second. And then what we're going to do is rotate the palm back down as my head rotates over to the opposite side, and I go other palm up towards the ceiling. And so we're always looking towards our hand that's palm down. The other hand is always going to be palm up. Hold that for about 1 second, and then we're going to slowly rotate back to the other way. And as you perform this, you're going to do about 10 to 20 repetitions on each side. What I want you to do is try to go a little further each time, a little further with the rotation at your neck and a little further with the rotation at your hands. And what you should notice is it might cause a little pain or a little discomfort at first, but as you continue to do it and as we decrease pressure on that nerve, it starts to feel better and better. And again, about 10 to 20 repetitions is the number that I typically recommend on this. Now at this point you should start to feel pretty good, but there are a few more exercises we need to do to improve strength in your back muscles to alleviate some of the pressure on your neck. The first exercise that I like for that are going to be some scap pinches or scapular pinches. You're gonna stand with really good posture just like this, and this is such a simple exercise. We're going to squeeze our shoulder blades together and then try to pull them down into our back pockets. And so again, we're going to pinch together with the shoulder blades and then activate the lower traps, the muscles below your shoulder blades, to try to pull them down into your back pockets. Bring them together, pull them down. And typically on this, I recommend about 20 to 30 repetitions. Again, just a great way to activate your lower traps and alleviate tension in your upper traps. Finally, the last exercise that I have for you is going to be a wall angel. Great exercise for your postural muscles. In fact, probably one of my favorites that doesn't require any equipment. What you're going to do is back up to a wall, and right now I've got my hips, my shoulder blades, and the back of my head up against the wall. So I'm in this really good posture. Now with your hands, you're going to rotate those back to the wall so that the back of my hand, or even my knuckles, is right here against the wall. Keep your knuckles against the wall and keep all those 3 points of contact as you slowly slide your hands up towards the ceiling and then right back down. As you perform this exercise, you're going to feel the muscles between your shoulder blades and even below your shoulder blades really active, really contracting to hold yourself upright in this really good posture. That's where I want you to feel it, right between your shoulder blades and even a little bit below your shoulder blades. Keep in mind that if this recreates any of those symptoms in your arm, you might not be ready for it yet. So try some of the other exercises that I've shown you in this video with the goal of working up to this one. But if you can tolerate this, it's a great exercise to improve your posture, to alleviate tension on your neck nerves, and to keep that neck pain and that nerve pain away. And that's obviously what we're ultimately after. So about 10 repetitions, and then we're going to repeat that 3 times. So 3 sets of 10 reps. Now with pinched neck nerves, posture is usually one of the main factors causing that pinch in your neck. If you feel like you need to improve your posture, and I recommend everybody does, I want you to click on this video from Tone and Tighten right here. That's really going to help you out. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, hit the circle right here to do that. I'd love to see you back for future videos. Hope that this helped. Hope that you got a lot of relief from this video, and I hope to see you again soon.